Hi folks, Dan here. As you can see on the roof of my camper, it's been weather checked, the sun got at it. It still has good integrity, but it does leak in a few places. And to make it 100% waterproof, I put a polyurethane tarp over top of it and let it drape down over the sides to make even the sides 100% waterproof. As you can see here, it does look neat and tidy. I don't think it looks that bad. You can put some weights on it to keep the wind down to make it look nice, and it folds right down over your roof and your sides, like I say, to make it 100% waterproof. So we're going to show you how to make this. It's quite simple. You just need some tarp and awning tape. A glue gun is also useful, that you can glue the edges to make a nice straight edge, and it will easy to roll up. So as we see here, we put our tarp over the top, drape it over, and what you do using this polyurethane tarp, which is rope reinforced, flexible, it's I think it's going to last a while, and easy to change out even if you have. And of course you use your RV awning tape, which you help you glue. So you trim along the underneath, you trim along and you cut down on the corners, using it 50-50, and you do have to trim a little bit of the excess to make it roll up, but a little overlap is nice just to give you that extra protection from the rain. So you do have to split down the middle to make your panels, 4 panels per end. Release your tension. Once the tension is released, the roof is able to slide your tarp underneath the roof to make it waterproof, so no water can get in there. And then you level it up, make it even on both sides, just how you want it. So once you got it all nice and level, you of course go in and put your tension back up, and that kind of locks it. That will lock that tarp into place. And then once you got it all cut and trimmed and everything's all done, you want to put awning tape or hot glue it to your fabric, so you don't have to keep readjusting it during travel. So as you can see here, we just simply take a yardstick, make everything nice and neat, straight up and down, and you're cutting off the excess to make a flap that you fold underneath to make it look neat and tidy. So here we're cutting the corners, and the corners going to need trimmed up, but you do want a little bit of overlap. So you cut the corners, and you also cut the middle part of the camper, because it makes it easier to roll up each panel. So here we simply trim the excess. I just go below the camper, being careful not to cut it, of course. You're just getting it close to make it easier to work with. As you can tell, I'm doing this by myself, so I use some clips to help hold the tarp, so I can cut it easier and make a nice straight line. And using the X-Acto knife, again, be very careful not to cut your tarp, but I'm kind of used to this stuff. Slide your knife right along the middle of that yardstick and you'll be good. And we trim it all up nice and neat, and get the excess, get it close again. And it's your preference. I want it to fold up to see the blue when it's folded down, when it is raining. But that's up to you. If you want extra protection, you can put it right down over the whole thing. But it will probably make it a little harder to roll up. But as you can see here, I just cut it, trimming it up. And you simply take your ruler, yardstick, and fold it up underneath. Of course, after you make your awning tape, I just kind of stuck it there and split it in half, just to kind of make it go a little longer. And I cut little pieces to get it close, and I simply flipped it back up and sealed it with the awning tape on the inside. You can also use hot glue gun, but you don't let your glue gun get to full heat, as it will melt the tarp. But the glue gun does a great job as well and makes a nice neat seal. So yeah, after that's done, as you can see here, it's tarped up over. I add my weights to keep it down in the wind, and I think it looks pretty neat. Waterproof, extra insulative value, which is nice, and it will. I think it'll last quite a little while. So also remember, we have to use the awning tape to tape it to the edge of your roof on the top so the wind doesn't catch it, and to use your awning tape to tape it. As you can see here, the tape is connected. I mean, that's pretty strong. You can't, like, the wind just can't catch it. Tape up underneath, or hot glue underneath, whatever you prefer. And when it's folded up in there, it doesn't go anywhere and it looks decent. Okay, folks, we're going to show you how long it takes to put up a couple of sides, and remove your weights that keep it weighted in the wind. Kind of makes it look pretty. And the trick to putting them up is when you want it to be the same angle. So you drop that down the same angle, stick it on the inside, because you want to roll it up on the inside so the rain comes down over the edge of it instead of inside the track. Just pull your stick or small tube or whatever you're using to roll it. Once you got it started, you just pull it out, roll it up so it's nice and neat on the top. Stick a clip in it. And I use blue clips, kind of match the trailer. Same thing, you just kind of match the same angle so it's roughly there. Make sure you have your yardstick in a way you can pull it out so you don't get it stuck up in there. And I always flip this side underneath this one, and then around, roll it up a little more and around, just to make it all, the blue clips all in the front. That's it. It's nice and neat along the edge. The rain can fall out over the side if it happens to catch you off guard. But when you know it's going to rain and pour for pretty hard over the night or whatever, you just flop them down and no water can get in. So that's it. Hope you have yourself a great day. Hope to see you in the near future. Bye for now.